Talk the talk. Now they... And that's the opening bell, round one. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. There's a counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Missing with the hook. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. And just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get your mind back on the adjustments. Keep smart. You were thinking you were smart, right? You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back in his place. Come on. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at one shot at a time.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him...
Whoa, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw the hook, didn't land. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Get better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. And Buster Douglas goes to the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your blood.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're okay.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
It's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. 1 round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Focus back and get that jab back. Boxing, decent, okay. I like that one. Good man, good man. Just win this round, all right? All one round, lads. Don't worry about it. You were thinking you were smart. You weren't warmed up, but you still... It was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
There's the bell for round 4. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I need to focus on what you do. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back.
Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Oh, no! Ali is down! Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner needs to...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And now going for the finish. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. What a knockout headshot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
GG.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises.